What is up, guys? Crypto Cyclist here. Just wanted to go through a few things. There's been a lot going on in the last 24 hours in the world of crypto. With the first news story right here that we'll talk about um, is Charlie Lee posted on Twitter that he went and sold all of his Litecoin holdings. So he no longer holds Litecoin, which, when you read that, you might be worried and people might start to panic. I'm somebody who, I think 55% of my holdings now. I actually went from 40 to 55 after he posted this, um, is in Litecoin. And, I think if you actually read into it, you'll know that there's a lot more to it than just, him taking some kind of profit. Because if that's all he was trying to do, he could have done a lot better. But if you read it, he said, over the past year, I've tried to stay away from price-related tweets, but it's hard because price is such an important aspect of Litecoin growth. And whenever I tweet about Litecoin price or even just good or bad news, I get accused of doing it for personal benefit. Some people even think I short Litecoin. So in a sense, it is conflict of interest for me to hold Litecoin and tweet about it because I have so much influence, which is totally true. Anytime he comes out with something, good or bad, the market moves. So, he could easily manipulate things in order to make himself profit, and then that's what people say he does. So it's just like, if he wants Litecoin to succeed in the long term, which is what he wants, he can't hold Litecoin. So you can read more of his post there, but that's basically what he's saying. So there's a lot of stuff going on there. But check out the article. It actually, after I read it, I get more excited about Litecoin as the actual product and just using it. Like, if I'm trying to send Litecoin, or if I need to send cryptocurrency anywhere, I turn it into Litecoin, or I just use Litecoin. It's so much faster. It moves. I actually get paid in Litecoin in different contract work that I do, and it's perfect. It comes immediately, no congestion. It's great. The other big story, obviously, was Bitcoin Cash being listed on Coinbase. Everybody knew something was coming. A lot of people figured it would be Bitcoin Cash, just because Coinbase had said they were going to be giving people that in their wallets eventually. And so it looks like that, that came and happened. But the big issue is, in order for Coinbase to do that, the people, their coders, their people had to know about that ahead of time. And they had a strict stance on, hey guys, don't do insider trading, don't go and do this. But as we know with cryptocurrency, there's not a lot of ways to track that because of the way the blockchain is set up. So all of a sudden, they put out, we have a strict trading policy against internal guidelines for employees, and they'll be punished if they are found to do insider trading, which it's not tough to do without anybody knowing who did it. So that's what Armstrong said. If we find evidence of any employee or contractor violating our policies, directly or indirectly, I will not hesitate to terminate the employee and take immediate legal action. But how are they going to find who did it? But if you look here, there's a few tweets out there. There's a lot of people that are gathering the information on what happened here. But just people just pumping. All these people are buying all of this, Bitcoin Cash. And then when the announcement's made, they've got it all the way up there, and then they sell everything they had. So there's a huge dump. You can see in all these different charts, accumulation and pump on Bitcoin Cash in the hours leading up to the Bitcoin Cash being added to Coinbase. It's just, it's so obvious that it happened. And it's, obviously it's very disappointing. And the thing that I just think more and more about is, obviously things getting listed on different trading platforms is, we have to have it. We need it to happen. But, how does a company like Coinbase or Gdax list something without having this be the possibility of it happening? Without, if you come on and you say, okay, we have to expand our portfolio, we need to add other cryptocurrencies for people to be able to purchase, and with Coinbase being such an influencer in the marketplace, how are you supposed to do it, internally without risking that? You'd have to do it with only one or two people knowing about it, but to build the infrastructure to add those coins, it's not just a simple, oh, let's just turn this coin on and start accepting it, and start allowing people to trade it. Like, that's not how it works. So, it's tough to say, for how you could fix that without guaranteeing that there's not going to be somebody that leaks that information or knows about that information and is able to take advantage of it, especially when you can't track who was doing it. So, a lot of crazy stuff happened in the crypto world. But just looking at the Bitcoin Cash price, it's actually gone down. So when they finally started trading it today, it took a while. They suspended everything, then they finally launched it, and then they stopped it, and then they launched it again. They set it at 4,300, which was just a too high wall. So everything sold off, and then we've kind of settled in at the $3,800 range, which is about where everything was at, before it started trading today on the other markets. So it seems like things are starting to level out, and we'll be at a good spot. But there was definitely people who took huge profits off of the announcement, and a lot of people wondering what happened there. So just keep your eye out. I actually saw the second that I was on Twitter, which you guys, I started a Twitter channel or Twitter handle at CryptoCyclist. So you can follow me there. I'll be doing some tweeting, just talking about crypto and whatever else is going on out there. Also join my reward table if you guys want to do that. Sorry, just going through my tabs here. Always check that Hexabot, see if anything happened there, and still waiting on withdrawals from Chain Group if you guys wanted updates on those. Yeah, I mean, it's a crazy day in crypto here. Ethereum is down a bit. Everything other than Bitcoin Cash is pretty much down right now over the last 24 hours. Bitcoin actually looks like it's coming back up, making a little bit of resurgence. Over the 1 minute, we had a big dip there, so it finally went below 16,000. So you could have had a good purchasing time there, and we're back above 16,300 now. So hopefully we're going to see that kind of start to level out. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, hit me on Twitter, hit me on the YouTube channel here, and be happy to answer those or talk crypto with you guys. Thanks a lot, and we'll talk to you guys later. CryptoCyclist out.